2024 was a great year. I played open mics, I played live shows, I traveled to play shows, I played drums for a band, I played acoustic guitar for a band and bass for a band. I sang and played guitar for a band project. I played guitar and sang for my own solo music projects. I've posted a lot of videos, open mics, live shows, videos about me just talking about artists I like, videos of me covering songs, my original music, silly videos. I've done a lot this year and I'm really happy about what I've accomplished and the people I've met. This is my third time trying to figure out how to make this video because there's so much stuff to go over and I don't want to just talk about it. I want it to be entertaining. But maybe I won't be entertaining today. Maybe I'm never entertaining. Maybe I suck. And that's okay. We can suck sometimes. I think I just want to start the video by saying thank you to everyone, people that watch my videos, people that listen to my music, new people I've met this year and have got the privilege of making music with, or just any new friends in general. I haven't built up a huge audience, I feel, but I am thankful for what I've built up so far. Okay, I think the mushy stuff, the mushy gushy, the heartfelt stuff is out of the way, right? That was my heartfelt statement. Now I'm gonna try and go through all the things that I've accomplished this year. And there's kind of a lot. So I'm hoping I can condense it and make this not 20 minutes and also entertaining. Well, maybe not entertaining, we'll see. My YouTube channel. Right now I am sitting at 274 subscribers. And this year I gained, I gained 96 subscribers. I am very thankful for that. That is probably 40, 45 more subscribers I gained compared to last year. Small audience, but I'm happy people have watched something of mine and said I like that and then subscribed or whatever. On my list I have 2 haircuts. Not important, really not important. It's obvious. I don't have any hair anymore. Well, I do, but I had long hair and I cut it short in May. It was really short, whatever, curtain bang. Here, I'll put a picture somewhere. That was a good haircut. And then in August I had a mental crisis. Not really, but sort of, because I took some a buzzer and I went and I buzzed my whole head off, so I looked like a chipmunk for a few months. And it's growing back. It's really not that bad. Sometimes you just gotta change it up. You can do whatever you want. If you want to buzz your head, you can, or you don't have to. But sometimes, a fresh restart is nice. Okay, really not even important. There's so much stuff to go over. Let's keep trucking ahead. So like I said, I made covers, original music, videos, me talking about artists, and I made some silly videos. And on the topic of silly videos, I made a film called Silly Little Things. It's just a silly little thing. And it's a film that incorporates all the silly songs I've written in the past couple years, It started off with me just wanting to make songs for fun that have no rhyme or reason, whatever. And then I had a whole group of these songs and I was I want to give these songs a home. And so I made this film, which incorporates all the songs. And it's also got silly in-between parts. Yeah, I'd say I was inspired by Bo Burnham's Inside. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't really come close to making Inside, but we all make our own thing. It's all a process. We all do things. I'm kind of standing over to the side because I might want to put stuff here. So I don't know if I should. I don't know. So yeah, I've got Silly Little Things, the film, and the album, which is on Spotify, it's on Bandcamp, it's everywhere. You can listen to it. They're silly, they're meant to be stupid songs. So one of the things I went really hard on this year was open mics, local shows, and I went to some songwriter circles. There's a local one by me, really cool experience. And I met a lot of people through all 3 of those avenues, and I am so happy to have done that. Going to local shows, open mics, songwriter circles, it's a great way to meet new people and really stay integrated within a community of people. It's helped me get shows, helped me be happier because I have friends. So doing those things allowed me to have a bunch of other opportunities that I will talk about in a little bit. I got to play a few shows under my solo name, Konner Hunter, and it was awesome. Let's see, I made a list. How do I want to do this? How about I'll say the name and then in post I could put the name of the venue and the artist that played with me. I'll put it over there maybe. So Konner, in post, if you could just put the stuff over there and then I'll be over here and it'll make sense. I played Asbury Hotel, solo acoustic show. The Sanctuary, solo acoustic show. Jimmy's, that was Morning Fest, hosted by Morning Coffee. Cool guy I met at an open mic. Well, several open mics. He had like 5 bands playing. Really cool. Really honored to have played that. Oh, Jimmy's I played with a full band. Oh, I missed one. Let me start over. It's gonna be so long. We got Asbury Hotel, a solo acoustic show. I'm gonna sneeze. The Sanctuary, solo acoustic show. Silverstream Studio, acoustic show, but I got to play it with my good friends Isabelle and Luca. Jimmy's Bar, I got to play that with a bunch of people. I played that with Isabelle and Luca. It's a season of giving each other diseases. Everyone's heads filled with germs. Oh, I'm not gonna put that in. I'm butchering this. Diet Fest, hosted by Diet American. A really cool guy I met at an open mic as well. That was the first show I kind of had a new lineup of band members for my solo music. And they're awesome. It was a last minute thing, but it all came together. Going forward, they're kind of who I'm working with, I think, for my live music. Then, nearing the end of the year, October, a couple months ago, we played at Free Parking in Delaware, and it was so cool. It was the first time I had a show outside of New Jersey, like for my own solo music. And that was probably my favorite show that I played this year. It was just like the energy was there, people were enjoying it. It was just really awesome. Okay, I butchered that, and I don't know how I'm gonna edit that all together, but I guess I'll find a way. And I still don't know where I want to stand, so I don't know. Deal with it. Oh my goodness, I wrote so much for this, and I'm gonna butcher it and say some of it, I guess. I think I need a water break. I think I'm parched. Okay. There were a few different band projects I got to be a part of this year. Like out of breath. I don't know. I need to like work out. I don't do anything anymore. The past couple months, whatever. I'll go on a tangent. Past couple months, I don't know. I just unmotivated and tired. I need to like pick up some physical exercise or something, or it's just like getting cold and I don't want to do anything because it's cold and dark every day. Anyway, first band project I'll talk about was Raccoon Tour. I met Nate, the main songwriter of Raccoon Tour. I met Nate at a songwriter circle, and it was really great to meet him. And he told me he's from Idaho. He's got a band project. He could use maybe a guitar player for some acoustic shows. And so I was like, yeah, I'm down. And so in December of last year, dang, it's been a year. Everything's going so quick. Last year in December, we played 2 acoustic shows. We played one at the Sanctuary and one at Filth Fest, and I'm honored to have done that. And it was such a cool experience. And then around that time, he asked me, my band in Idaho, we're playing at Treefort Music Festival, and we need a bassist. And so he was like, if you want to fly out to Idaho, we'd be happy to have you play bass. And I had to think about it. To be honest, because I've never done anything like that before. But I'm so glad I agreed to, it seemed like one of those things, that's just something you have to experience. And I don't know if that opportunity like that will happen again. So I agreed, and I went to Idaho, of all places. And I went to Treefort Music Festival, and it was a great time. I got to play bass on the stage with Raccoon Tour, got to meet the band members. There was a big audience, and it was so cool to be able to play music for a big audience like that. Something to note, I guess, Nate got sick during that trip, which is unfortunate, but it happens. So it's funny, we played our set, and Nate was like in pajamas with a mask on. He didn't have COVID. Yeah, and then Randy, the drummer, stepped up and he sang vocals and played the drums. Insane musicianship. What else to know? Treefort was really cool. Oh, I have a video you could watch. Maybe I'll put it here. I don't know. I still don't know what I'm doing. I have a video of Treefort, and I took videos of all the bands I saw. There's a small video where you can hear us playing our set. So you could watch that if you want. Yeah, some really cool bands. A lot of local Boise, Idaho bands, which is cool. It's cool to see a music community in a whole different part of the world. For me, the coolest artist I got to see there was Field Guide, who I was familiar with through a friend of mine. And so I was like, I didn't know he was playing, and then I saw him in the Treefort app or whatever that he was playing, and I was like, okay, I got to go see him. I know some of his songs. I got to talk to him for a little bit. I got a CD of his, so that was really cool. It's in the video too, so very cool experience. After that, in April, we played one more acoustic show. It was at the Clown House in New Brunswick. We played with Hekra and Precious Little Life. Yeah, that's right. And so that was kind of the end, per se, of my involvement with Raccoon Tour. Because after April, I believe in March, they started a tour, and that was with the full Idaho band, and I was unable to commit to the tour. So they had they found a bass player in Boise, actually. And so she played the tour with them, and I actually got to see them. There's a show in New Jersey at Pino's, and I weirdly got to see them in California. At least I got to see some of their set, because at the time I was going to a wedding in California, and I was able to stop by. But I digress. So I'm really happy for them and proud of them that they did a whole tour. Nate will always say that it was a financial mistake or whatever, or at least that's what he said. It wasn't necessarily a smart move. I think Nate would say that, but it sounds like they did pretty well. I think he said they might have turned a very slight profit or something, but it's really not even about the profit. It's about playing shows, getting your name out there. If people like your music, they want to go watch it and support it. So it's really more about being able to provide that for people. So yeah, they went on that tour. Now the Boise band moved to New Jersey, and they're pursuing music. So they have their full lineup of band members. So they're kind of writing music and making their next album, and I am supporting them 100%. Thank you, Nate, for letting me be a part of the Raccoon Tour journey. You know, it's really cool to be a part of that. I'm 23 minutes into this video. For you, it's probably like, I don't know, 8 minutes. I hope it's just 5 minutes, because I still have a lot more to talk about. You know, no one's gonna watch this. You don't want to hear me yap for 20 minutes. I still have several more things to say. A lot happened this year. I think I've gone over that already, though. Another band project I got to be a part of was Possum in My Room. And Possum in My Room, for a long time, was a solo project by Ted. And he wrote chill, cool songs. But he decided, end of 2023, he decided he wanted a full band. He reached out to Claire from Pillowwind to play bass, and he reached out to me to play drums. And I had met Ted at a local show, and so again, just going to shows, open mics, stuff like that was a really good way to meet new people. And so, you know, if I had not gone to that show, who knows, maybe I wouldn't have gotten the opportunity to play drums for a band. That's right, I played some drums. I love drums since I was a kid. When I was really young even, I wanted to be a drummer. I wanted to play drum set. And my mom might deny this, but she was like, no, you're playing piano. And so I took piano lessons, and you know, I didn't love it, but to be fair, I was a little kid. And then I switched to guitar, and it wasn't until 6th grade that I actually tried to play drums. I never felt like I was great at drums. I still don't feel like I'm great at drums, but I love doing it. So the fact that Ted took a chance on me and said, hey, you wanna be the drummer? That is so awesome, and I hope I get future opportunities to play drums, because, you know, I'm not the best at it, but it's so much fun. So Possum in My Room then became a 3-piece, and for most of the time that we were playing, we were a 3-piece. For a little while we had Mark from Goalie Fight, that's his old project, but he played guitar for us for a few shows. But for the most part, it was a 3-piece. Man, we played a lot of shows. I wish I knew how many. If I find out, maybe I'll put it right here. But let me just name a few places we went to, because we traveled quite a bit too to play shows. We played some New Jersey shows, yeah. We did New Brunswick, Madison, Montclair, but also we traveled a bit. Let's say we did Philly a few times. I love Philly. I don't know. I think it's a great place to play shows. There's a show in New Hope we did. We went to Binghamton, New York. One of the big trips we did was we drove all the way to Pittsburgh, which I will never do again. Well, maybe I will. but you know, it was a long drive. We went all the way there to play a show, which was like 6 hours. And then on the way back, we played at State College in PA. Super cool to travel. So along with playing shows, we also went to a studio this year. We went to Domestic Bliss Recordings, super cool place, and we recorded an album, and the album is called Possum Ghost. And it's on everywhere, Spotify, Bandcamp, and I think it's a good album. I mean, I liked Ted's music to begin with, and so Ted had these group of songs he had written, and then he took those songs to me and Claire, and we kind of made it our own in a way. A lot of the times, Claire would come up with a cool bass line, a cool part, and I would actually follow her. So I'm proud of us for putting that album together. My favorite song from the album has to be No More Love, No More Death. I just like it. It's just a good song. It just has a long build, but it's worth it, the build, and then it just has like an explosion at the end. And it's in 5/4, which is weird, but it's cool and it's different. At the moment, for personal reasons, we aren't playing shows at the moment, and we don't really have plans to play next year or anything. There's no plans to really keep Possum going, but I'm glad we were able to make an album and put it out there for people to listen to if you want. You know, I don't know. At the end of the day, I think it sounds good. It's a good sounding album, I think. Yeah, so Possum in My Room. Oh my gosh, I wrote a lot for this one too. Oh boy, it's too much stuff, dude. I'm at 33 minutes in my video. Kind of insane. This is gonna take forever to edit. Let's see, it's December 13th today, so I have a little while to work on this. Should I post this on December 31st or January 1st? Well, you'll find out. I don't know yet. Last project to talk about. The last project I was a part of was Just a Few Words. For Just a Few Words, I was basically one of the creators along with my good friend Isabelle. Isabelle is an awesome bass player, an awesome friend who I've known since like 2019. And somewhere like in 2022, we started songwriting together. And the first song we wrote was Russian Roulette. And then after we wrote Trophy Collection. And then we wrote a few others too. Basically in 2022 we had wrote those songs. So the way we would write our songs would be Isabelle would write the lyrics typically, and then I would come up with a chord progression and melody. And that was just our way of doing it. I think that's what worked best when we wrote songs together. In 2022 we also asked a new friend of ours, Luca, to play drums for us, and he also did backing vocals, and in some cases he would play cajon if it was a more acoustic set. And Luca is a super talented multi-instrumentalist, insane singer, guitar player, drummer. He does it all. So it was super awesome to have him play drums, and you know, the parts he comes up with are super creative and they like fit with what we were writing very well. You know, sometimes when I play drums I feel like I'm just playing the same thing over and over again, but he would come up with unique fills and unique things that would make the song different. So we were a three-piece from 2022 till now, I guess. And we would often, while me and Isabelle had songs we wrote together, we would often just be playing my solo music. So a lot of it was my solo music. But then this year, I don't know when we came up with a name. It might have been 2023 we came up with a name, Just a Few Words. But we hadn't released anything. We played a few shows under the name, but at the same time we were still really mostly playing my music and then sprinkling in the songs me and Isabelle wrote. But I think we kind of decided to separate the two. I think that's the way to do it, because, you know, Russian Roulette and Trophy Collection, while I was a part of songwriting, the songwriting process for it, they're really not my songs. They're more like Isabelle's songs or our songs, you know. I think we all collaborated in a way that we all added our own thing to it, and so it made it like, you know, okay, this isn't just Konner's song, this isn't just Isabelle's songs, it's our song. So we released Russian Roulette in June of this year, and then we released Trophy Collection in August, and I'm really proud of us for doing that. I think the songs sound great. I think those two are the best songs Isabelle and me have written. You can listen to them. Maybe I'll put some stuff here so you can go subscribe or listen or whatever. So this year I had some shows under my own name that Isabelle and Luca played with me on, but for specifically Just a Few Words, we played at the Sanctuary in August. and it was like a trophy collection release show. So we had some awesome artists play with us, a lot of friends really. It was awesome. Luca played his own solo set. Vienne, who is a incredible songwriter. I was listening to them and I started feeling emotions, which is what you should feel when you listen to music. Just like really powerful music. Daryl, great guy I met at an open mic. He played his own solo set. He played it with a friend of his, Samira. And then Just a Few Words got up there and we played our set. And I feel like I missed that night, but you know, that's part of life. Like I feel like I could have done better, but that's just me. Either way though, I'm super proud of us for playing that show, playing Just a Few Words songs. We had 2 different songs that we hadn't played live before, or maybe one of them we played once. Hey LA and Quicksand. Those are also Just a Few Words songs. And then we played some of my stuff. We played Yogurt, which was a song I had written, but I felt Isabelle and Luca, they kind of added their own thing to it, which I really loved, and it was kind of a staple song for us to play. And then we played My Shit's Been Rocked, which is on my comedy silly album. So it was a really good show. The sad thing about it is that it was Luca's last show with us, because Luca kind of explained to us, like, I want to focus more on my own music. I'm more of a singer, bass player than a drummer, even though he's a phenomenal drummer. I totally understand wanting to pursue your own stuff, and that's kind of what I'm planning to do this upcoming year. So the Sanctuary show in August was basically Luca's last show with us. At the moment, Just a Few Words, you know, I'm totally open to doing more Just a Few Words stuff, but at the moment there aren't any plans. It's something me and Isabelle can talk about and see if we want to put some songs together. Maybe record some songs, get another drummer. It's something to think about. I'm happy to do some more Just a Few Words stuff, or I'm also okay with, like, hey, we've released 2 songs, you know, we were a 3-piece band, Just a Few Words, and we made some cool shit. I don't know. I'm open to anything really. That being said, I do really want to pursue my solo music more, and I have a whole new lineup of band members for that, and I think we sound amazing. So I'm booking shows for next year, and I want to go, you know, not crazy with shows, but I want to play a bunch of shows because I think we sound great. The new lineup, why not? The new lineup is, let's see, we got Jason on lead guitar. Super awesome to have a lead guitarist. You know, I was playing as a 3-piece for so long, and it's fun, I like it, but having another lead instrument, it adds a lot, I'm not gonna lie, and Jason is an incredible guitarist. Ava on bass, she is a crazy bassist, and crazy, by crazy I mean good. She's really good at the bass. Comes up with unique parts for my own songs even. I have a song called I'm Sorry Thank You, and she wrote a bass part for it, and it's not something I would ever write, which is cool because, you know, Jason, Ava, they're adding their own things. And then we got Jerry on the drums, who is just a champion. He's a great drummer. He's funny. He's super chill, and he also makes the songs his own in a way. That's what I think playing in a band is cool. While these are my songs I've written myself, sometimes I have written parts for drums or bass already, but they still make it their own in their own way. So it's really cool to play in a live band for that reason. I am at 47 minutes for this video. I'm gonna be editing this forever. There's too much stuff. I've been at this for an hour. Okay, have I said my piece? Am I done? So lots of different projects I was a part of, and I'm so happy to have been a part of. It's kind of funny, you know, I was with Raccoon Tour for a while, helping them with a few shows. Possum in my room, just playing drums for them, doing a lot of shows with them. And now both of those have fizzled out, pretty well for me, you know. No plans to like do stuff with them this upcoming year. Just a Few Words, there's no plans really, so it's like, it's funny, I built up playing with all these bands, and you know, now I'm kind of taking a break from all the bands in a way, which I think makes it a great time to pursue my solo music. I got some music planned for next year, but not much. I have an album I'm working on, but at this rate, I don't think it'll be coming out this year. I have some videos planned for next year, but not that many. Last year, I stockpiled videos. You know, I made a lot of them even before the new year, so I could post them throughout the year. Not the case this year. I really don't have many videos to post, but I have some planned. so there will be some stuff. I got some new logos made. I will put them here, maybe. Still don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea. I'm 15 minutes into this video. New logos. Super awesome logos made by my friend Leslie, also known as Artist Lover 4 on Instagram. Let me fact check that. Artist Lover _ 4. In my personal life, I started a new job, and it's great because I didn't know I could enjoy a job, and now I do enjoy a job. I mean, a job's a job, you know. In any job, there's going to be challenges, but I am so happy to be working a new job because I was working the same job, and actually I'm still working that job too. I'm working the other one and this one. But now that I have 2 jobs, I can be at the other job a little bit less, you know. I think I've done it. I think we've done it. What else? What's coming in 2025? Shows. I'm playing shows, making a few YouTube videos, working on my album. And that's it. Have I done it? I'm 52 minutes into this video. Have I explained my whole 2024? It's been a great year, you know, challenges and all. It's been great. I mean, challenges are hard, you know, but you keep moving forward. Every year's got its own challenges. And this year I feel like I've done so much and I've accomplished I think I've accomplished some stuff. I made a lot of new friends and I'm so thankful for that. Thank you, Nate. Thank you, Ted. Thank you, Claire. Thank you, the whole Raccoon Tour band. Thank you, Isabelle. Thank you, Luca. Thanks, open mic community. Everyone I've met at the open mic community. Geez, am I now forgetting someone? Now that I've named names, I feel like I gotta name everyone. There's a lot of people. But yeah, I think we've done it. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. I'm sorry. Thank you. What else? I guess I've done it. I guess I've done it. Now, what's gonna be really unfortunate if I look at this video and the audio's not there? Whew! If the audio is not there, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might have to, like, pick up drinking or something.